Hari Om. Welcome everyone. This video is on some important questions I have received from my followers on the part of life that we will all face. Yes, you guessed it, death. Death must be experienced by all. We are told by Sri Krishna in chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita that the soul is eternal and nothing can harm it, not even death. Life continues on after the body expires. The soul is said to carry on and only carry the lessons of life, or the punya, its merits, and pap, its sins, along with it on its journey. So here's one question. How are we to prepare for the death of others, or ultimately our own death? While we are alive, even if it is the last thing we do, one is encouraged to do acts of prayer and charity, as this helps prepare the individual atma or soul for its journey and removes the fear of death from the mind. The gift of sesame seeds and the gift of light is mentioned in Garud Puran by Vishnu Bhagwan and is said to remove the fear of dying from our minds when we get to that moment. In preparing for death, we should worship or have worship done regularly. And while one is able-bodied, maintaining fasting and spiritual practices are recommended, such as mantra japam or reciting mantras repeatedly, havan, yajna, satsang or good and holy company, as well as serving God through one's own duties ethically. Another question was, what can we do now to experience peace and bliss after death? Since no one knows when our life can be over with certainty, we are encouraged as individuals to begin strengthening our connection with the true source of everything as soon as we can. No matter the stage of life you are in, you may prepare by reciting mantras, listening to scriptures, or even by simply recalling the name of God repeatedly. These acts, together with giving up vices, bad company, and attachments, help the soul to transition easier along its journey out of the physical world. Renouncing the attachments we have is essential in a comfortable journey towards eternal bliss. Another question was, what can we do for the dying person? We can keep articles that remind them of God close to the person, such as the Murti or Shaligram of Vishnu Bhagwan. It is said even in one's hour of death, if one remembers the Supreme Divinity, hears or chants the name of God, enlightenment can be attained, which assures Ananda or divine bliss. Sipping of the holy Tulsi water is said to also free us from sins at the time of death. The next question was, what should we do for someone as soon as they pass away? When someone passes that we know, we sometimes become confused and wonder what we can do. A common practice is to light a diya for the soul and pray that God guides the soul into eternal peace and union with the Supreme Consciousness. This is kept lighting until all antyeshti karma are complete. Prayers are kept and they are done so without the chanting of mantras for up to 10 days. On and after the 10th, 11th, 12th or 13th day, special offerings known as Shrad are done by the family together with other members such as friends and the Purohit or family Pandit in order to give charity and gifts on behalf of the soul. The soul then takes the merit of all its good karmas along with the merit of all the good that was done on its behalf in its journey onward toward God realization. The Garud Puran in Pret Kand speaks in great detail on such topics of death and the rites and rituals prescribed, and to be observed for the soul's peaceful journey out of the physical experience and into the soul world. Please feel free to email your questions regarding this and other topics related to Sanatan Dharma, as they will be addressed in future posts. See the email address below in the description. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to see more informative videos. Jai Shri Krishna.